out.
Their new roster, and they will be in the grand finals.
Meanwhile, like, this VOD's actually, I think the stream died early into the next series, so we'll get the next series started, and then, yeah, we'll get the next series started, and then after that, well, after it reaches the end of this VOD, I've got the other one ready, so hopefully we can just switch over pretty quick.
Lobby up. The players are joining in.
What's up, Alexa?
The first matchup, we've got Kings of Urban versus Dem Girlz. This is the losers bracket finals. They are fighting for their tournament lives here.
Kronovi dropped out of college to play RL professionally. I'm pretty sure that Kronovi makes money off of advertisements and sponsorship and donations and things like that. Monetization of content. So Kings of Urban dispatching Lucky Bounce to the surprise of nobody. Lucky Bounce, the Cinderella story that never was, for the international finals. They will probably be quite happy with themselves for making it to the international finals at all. Definitely their best result on any tournament, I'm sure. But not able to put on a big score.
Had to play Dem Girlz in the first round. They did get a game off of Dem Girlz.
They got a game.
Kings of Urban completely swept Lucky Bounce, so we'll see if.
So Lucky Bounce getting swept by KOU, but they did get a game. Lucky Bounce, that is, they did get a game off Dem Girlz. So Lucky Bounce may be on the upswing. Definitely a team to watch on the NA side of things. That is Darkfire, Torment, September, and there's one other player as well. Timothy, sorry.
He said he was gonna buy more, and then he just like tosses them aside so casually. It's just so.
He is a beautiful man. He also got banned from Twitch for twerking. He is a unique flower. It was temporary.
That's a true story. Jacob did get banned, temporarily banned from Twitch for twerking. Oh, what a shot from Greasy.
Putting that one in top shelf, opening up the score sheet.
Sad still not wearing a foam hat. Yeah, that's the problem for Kings of Urban. Oh my, what a shot by Greasy. That's a beautiful shot by Greasy.
Just a really good opportunity that was basically just handed to him.
One thing to note is Fireburner is now playing for Kings
of Urban. Yeah, Fireburner, breakout Fireburner.
Sniper kid. So now Fireburner able to play. We'll see if that is the extra boost that Kings of Urban needs.
Yeah, Jacob's a beast. He's one of my top players in NA for me.
They have a tough road ahead of them.
Probably the best player on Kings of Urban, I would say.
To get to the grand final, and
oh, well done, Maestro.
Oh, what an,
well done.
He jumps off the wall to force that in.
Yeah, I just want to watch this one again and just kind of revel in this aerial, mechanics.
What?
Look at this.
Well done. The fact that the goal's undefended is a little bit worrying for KOU. I feel like the goal should have been defended there.
Incredible stuff.
Normally, I would look at that play and call it a waste of boost, but Maestro expertly executing that play.
Did Johnny and Marky ever kiss? Nope, we did not.
For Dem Girlz, as they're looking very
He's not on camera.
Versus this North American Kings of Urban team.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with you in the case of that shot. Normally when you pass it off
second best in NA behind Gambit. I don't know, Polito's up there as well. Polito is a top player right now. Great pass. Oh, that's such a shame that Greasy wasn't able to return that pass to Maestro after Maestro spotted him. It's the good old "you see me, oh I see you" between Maestro and Greasy.
Now the pressure coming out from Kings of Urban. Fireburner trying to force this ball out into the mid. Jacob up on the wall, does get that touch, but it's going to be.
Is it absurd to suggest F3 may become complacent, knowing they've won EU? Probably not.
Can't make the save.
Great pass by Maestro.
Here from Maestro.
Great pass. Where's the defense though? For KOU, slow on the rotation back.
It looked like Greasy went and messed up Fireburner on his jump as well. And oh no, we have a game crash right now.
Ah, that's what it was. So we had a game crash for James. That's a shame. So he probably had to restart OBS.
Yeah, looks like stream. Rip. Well, Jacob just scored.
Yeah.
Very nice goal.
Rip. Well, Jacob just scored a very nice goal. That's a shame. Let me get the other. Yeah. So the stream crashed on the VOD. This is the.
We'll see if it's back up now.
This is what we came back to on the stream. Looks like some goals have happened while the stream was
We
down.
will see if we're back. 2 goals separating Kings of Urban from Dem Girlz.
A more high-scoring affair, excuse
We are
me,
back. Sorry
than
about that, guys. OBS went down.
what?
Don't worry, you didn't miss too
Jacob
much.
forgetting who he's playing
Just
for.
Dem Girlz scoring some goals.
Yeah. Although it should be pointed out that KOU was able to make in our absence.
Jacob.
Oh no, was that an own goal off the wall?
Oh, they didn't even see it till now. Oh,
that's
guys.
tragic.
Off the wall own goal by Jacob.
For
Brilliant.
KOU.
Um,
It's pretty much gonna put them out of this.
But yeah,
game
definitely a more
at this point.
exciting series right
Right?
here than the Dem Girlz
We
Mocky
go
U
down
one, which
and
is
you
just
come back,
super
Dem Girlz has
defensive.
5
I'd love to
goals.
see Mocky
It
U
is-
and Dem Girlz play more
it's
to
a
see if that's
conspiracy.
what they're going to
Oh,
develop
I
into.
have no idea
Who do I
what
think will
this
become
was
Genesis'
last
third
night.
player? I don't know.
I'm gonna just believe my heart.
I don't like to
that was
speculate.
a fully intentional team bump to make that pool shot, pass. Oh, Maestro to Remco.
Pluto's well play isn't saying anything. Jacob is a little bit more solid overall. Pluto's well
Zach
play
Jr. was
is
doing nothing.
some of the best in the
Remco
world.
just hits it
But
over to
Pluto's just
Maestro.
like really, really
Maestro
good defensively
passing
compared to
off the wall
Jacob.
Remco.
That's
Kings
why I
of
think
Urban
he's
has given up in this
the
game.
second best player in
And
NA right now.
Girlz takes it 6-2 very easily in favor of Dem Girlz, and we will get the.
You think Kunovi will be top 3 NA if he stops always staying in bad positions? And also throwing himself at the ball for
Let me double check
dunks,
really fast.
as it
I
were?
believe that is the case.
Is this going on YouTube? Yes. Hello YouTube, how you doing?
No, they're all on DFH, not Manfield.
All right,
They are all on DFH. So again,
Well,
on
I've heard that
user
the thing that
rating,
surprised me
also
most
to
about
NA
IBP recently is I was told that
All right, so right now
IBP
server
are
advantage in
not
favor
being
of
coached
the
by
EU
Gibbs.
side.
They're being coached by
Kings
Kronovi
of
or something.
Urban dropping game
Or
1 to
Kronovi's like
Dem
leading
Girlz.
up the team discussion of
See
how
if
to
they
improve,
can bounce
which I
back
don't think I'm a fan of. I'd prefer
in
if
this
Gibbs
one.
was doing
We'll
that.
start off with Fireburner from Kings of Urban. Fireburner was not playing earlier in the series. We saw Sniper in his place, Sniper Kid from Kapow. We'll see if he can bounce back with his team. Long shot from Jacob off the backboard. Fireburner putting a shot on net. That one's easily turned aside by Remco. Now Greasy's going to put this off the backboard. Maestro's up in the air, but Sad does break that play up.
Now let's hope that KOU can keep a level head after that really decisive game
Oh dear.
by Dem Girlz. In
Oh
game
dear.
one. I wonder if anything.
It's
I
not
would
so
hope
much that I'm
Fireburner
not saying
can
Kronovi's
get
smart,
some
Gibbs
games
is
before
smarter.
he
No,
jumps into
like
the
I'm not
stats.
saying
Maybe
one of
he's
them is
a little
smarter than the
cold.
other.
He
I'm
was
not
a
saying
really
that
great
Gibbs is a
pass off the
better
back
coach than
post that
Kronovi. What I'm
Girlz
saying
goes down, though.
is that having a player
Might not be the
on a
case.
I hope you
team
save that
lead
replay.
up like team discussion and
Don't worry about it.
be
I
the guy
didn't
who has
either.
the final
As
say on
Maestro
strategy
gets this
and
ball
like
into the mid,
just
Jacob
the most
gets the hit
prominent
out.
voice on a
Remco
team
beats Fireburner
is
out. That
not
ball
the
bounced into the
optimal
mid,
way
Jacob
to run
getting a huge
esports
clear.
organization,
Fire
especially with
the
how
touch over to
young
Sad.
all these players are.
Sad not able to make the play, but a heads up pass.
They
from
don't always know
Fireburner.
what the
Kings of
best for
Urban still on the assault.
themselves
A Phil's
is.
backflip man from Fireburner. And now Remco going to try to dribble this out.
Where did I hear that? I asked
Doesn't get
Gibbs
the
what he
greatest
does, and he
touch.
says he
Sad.
hasn't actually
A
coached
side
them at all.
flip, man.
He was right there too. I mean, he had his.
But I
nose
mean, even
on
if it was
that
just
ball,
like
but-
the way that I think it should be done and the way that I've been doing it, because I'm coaching Kren and Jules at the moment, is that I just act as a mediator for the players. So if player A has some piece of advice for player B, and he's not sure if he can say it without sounding blamey or toxic, then he can just tell me, and then I'll pass it on anonymously and
This
mix
is
it
open
in
for
with
Sad.
my
He
own
can get there first and it's
flavor of
post,
advice.
post. He hits the post,
Post
and the
pinched by
crossbar
Sad.
on that shot. This is
Incredible.
bouncing right out into the
Surely
mid.
that's in. Yeah, there we
Crazy's
go.
gonna get there first.
Overcommit-
Fire not
overcommittance
able
to the
make
attack
save,
here.
and Dem Girlz scores first.
Man,
And
that's
Jacob and
gotta be
Fire
so
both go for the same
heartbreaking.
ball.
I was
Not sure
fully
what that
convinced
was
that
about.
Sad Jr. was going to be able to force that one in, but
Yeah,
not
it's
only
tough
did he
dynamic to
hit
coach
the
from within a
crossbar,
team.
the post on accident,
Like
but it
Jack
resulted in
Bomack
just
said,
a
I
massive
wouldn't suggest
counterattack
teams adopt
that
that
Dem Girlz was able to capitalize on and convert on.
formula.
Man,
Just
that's gotta
it's
be
better
hard
to have a
for KU
coach,
to
as
swallow
long as
and
it's
see if
a.
they keep their heads in the game.
I mean, there's not many people right now in
Fireburner
Rocket League who I would say are capable of
Fireburner
coaching
had
to a
no
reasonable
boost. He was
degree.
trying to get back,
'Cause you need
and
to have a
could
very
just see the
specific skill
horror
set
in
right
his
now.
eyes as Greasy came in to hit that one, and then Jacob with that second touch
Not bad.
ties it
I'd
up.
expect somebody to save this, though. Honestly, from Dem Girlz.
Show of aerial control.
Greasy just
Look at this
waiting
little
far
bit of
too
aerial
long
with
to get
just a
up for
second
that.
touch right there with the
Yeah,
hat.
Greasy should save
Tip
that.
of the hat.
Or
Straight into
intercept
the
that,
top part
rather.
of the net. Dem Girlz is not ready to prepare for that.
Note to
second,
all pro teams,
second
be more
touch.
like F3. I'm not sure if I would say that.
Beautiful second touch.
Play like
by
F3, don't
Jacob.
communicate like them necessarily.
Gets that goal, puts it just above the defense of Dem Girlz, and now we have a tied
Did
game
he also
about
tell you
half
that
the
Crow's leading
game
the discussion? I heard that. I
left
can't remember
to
I heard
go.
that, but That would be
Remco
natural
up
since
in the air.
Kronovi's the team
Denies
captain.
it from
I'm
Sad.
gonna
Greasy's
sneeze.
going to fall back for some boost. Opportunity for a shot on net by Jacob. Jacob going for that. Looked like he was going to try for an air dribble up into the top shelf. But that was shut down. Kings of Urban still on the attack. Jacob's going to try to deny
Double
this clear. He
sneeze,
does
excuse
it
me.
well.
Well, you
But
didn't hear
Maestro
it. You
gets a
probably
huge
saw
hit
that
as a follow-up.
quite clearly.
This is a much more even game right now. Oh!
Oh!
About to
If that came off the inside of the post,
Oh,
it would have
no.
been very easy to
Remco
finish.
not getting the hit that he
for
wanted.
Remco.
That was an open net as well, and he had a lot of pace. He could have cut that one in, but unfortunately, he just didn't get the angle that he needed to. But
What seems to have the best communication? The old IBP with Gibbs. Gibbs is a very effective communicator, very positive force within the team.
Stays alive, keeps it tied up. A good
Other
Fire
teams
out
I've been
into the mid,
impressed
and a good
by
double
is
block there from Jacob and Fire.
Team Solid
Jacob's
and
gonna try to
EU.
pass this out, completely misses.
no.
We Dem Girlz have got some pretty
So, it
effective
looked like he was
communication
trying
from
to
what
pass
I've
back to
heard.
Fireburner just way too
Oh!
That was
Man.
dirty.
Beautiful play by Maestro.
Another
Maestro's
pass
like
coming
really
out from
playing
Freedom
well.
Girls.
So
Maestro's
good.
really playing well.
So
That
good
pop.
at making these kind of
Well
team plays.
played.
Remco up so quick.
What a pass by
Driving
Maestro.
alongside Maestro. Absolutely ready. Probably
Really
called
good play.
for that one. Just ready to receive that. So hard to block.
But yeah, Dem
that
Girlz
is the
have pretty good
second,
comms.
Dribble
Pashy's
pass
teams
goal
usually
that
have
we
pretty good
seen from
comms.
Freedom Girls so far.
Pashy never wants to give
Very,
up
tough thing to
on a
coordinate
game,
with your
even
team.
when it
It's
looks
hard,
over.
It's very easy to misjudge those, especially when your
I don't know
teammate
many other
can fling
teams
it
that have
in
good
such
comms.
a wide variety of directions.
Yeah, you
But-
never know how high it's going to go or how much pace is going to be.
Some
You know,
teams
how
I've
it
never
might go
heard
really fast,
communicate
might go
before.
Left, might go right, so it just takes so much.
Yeah,
stress,
IBP's
so
comms
much
fell apart
mechanical
when
skill and timing
A-Money
and
subbed in for
to be able
Gibbs.
to get there in time and put it on target, no less.
Yeah, Maestro with that beautiful pop right for Remco. Remco reading it beautifully, and now 2-1 in favor of Dem Girlz. Sad does get this off the backboard. That's going to be shut down quickly by Greasy, as now Greasy is on the wall, going to try to get that out.
See if Kronovi
Mid,
drives
but
at the
Jacob
ball like Remco
denies
just
it.
did, you would
Maestro
call him
keeping the ball in
stupid.
the Kings
Of course,
Urban
repeat
zone.
offenses are worse than a one-off, but I have
Jacob
been
kind of faking out
very
Remco
much
a little
acknowledging
bit there.
Remco is not
Remco maybe was
playing
gonna
as
try and
well
go
as he
for a
usually
back
does
pass
today. In fact, I've said those
Greasy, but
exact words multiple
Jacob kind of popping
times,
it up in
so
an unexpected manner.
Remco not having the
Off a
best
little bit.
of
Sad
days.
Junior, great clear off the
Maestro,
backboard,
on the other
almost
hand,
gets
is
a second touch, but not quite able to.
playing very well.
Now 25 seconds left. Jacob off the wall, gets a
I
small
think Remco and
hit.
Greasy
Not the
both
greatest.
scored own
That's gonna be a
goals
shot on net.
in the
Fireburner
previous series against Mocha
turning
U.
it aside. Maestro putting the ball back in. Sad Junior is going to try to just, he will leave this.
Nah, like Gibbs
No,
being
he goes
positive,
for
it
the
wasn't because he
Celtic.
wasn't taking it as seriously as the other
touch,
players,
but
it's just
this is
because he
gonna be a wide
realized that
open
there's
net
no
for
reason to be
Maestro. He will
negative.
not
It doesn't
mess
help
that up.
anybody. Like saying to your
Complete
teammate,
daggers.
"Oh, you should have saved that," or "Oh, you should have scored that."
Capitalize
That's not going to help
every
them.
little
That's
mistake
useless
that
information.
KU makes
It's much
here
better
and
to just be
not
positive and
letting them get
encouraging.
away with anything.
Yeah, it looked like that was Jacob not ready for that Sad Junior touch. Completely messed him up and led to that breakaway for Maestro. An easy goal for Dem Girlz as the final seconds
Woody,
count down.
really
As soon
quickly,
as
if
the
you're
ball hits the
listening,
ground,
do you
that
mind
will
like
be
hitting up an
game
admin for
2
Gfinity?
in
Because
favor
Sebadin
of
forgot to sign up
Dem
CJ
Girlz,
Frost
who
and he
are
needs some
one
help.
game away
I'll write to
from
Woody as
going
well.
on into
Excuse
the
me
grand
for
finals, where
the
they
typing.
will play Kings of Mocket EU for the first prize, the #1 spot, and the lion's share of the prize pool.
That was a great game, though. I really liked how much KOU made that a much more even second game. Even though they did ultimately end up losing by 2, it was not.
My favorite
the,
video game before Rocket League came out, I was
slaughter
playing
we
Heroes
saw
of the Storm
before.
predominantly when
Seems
before
like
Rocket
they've
League
got
came
their
out.
wits about them right now, and I hope that they continue to warm up over the course of these next couple games, but when they need to, really.
Dem Girlz has been having their way with Kings of Urban. I have to admit, it was a bit of a surprise.
So they're doing a
that,
server swap now.
Dem
They've done
Girlz
2 games
lost
on EU
that
because
series
Dem
to
Girlz were the
Mock in
first
first
seed.
place.
Or they were seeded higher
being
than
down here in
KOU,
the lower
and now we're doing
bracket,
2 games on NA
you don't
servers.
usually see
and then
Dem
1 game
Girlz
on
in
EU to
this
finish
position,
off.
And they are
Thanks,
certainly
Woody.
just
Thanks, man.
spanking Kings of Urban. So Kings will have to turn it around if they hope to stay in. This could be the final game in the series. This is a best of 5. All the players are in. We have game 3 here.
You are allowed 2
And
ping
now-
rerolls on Rocket Royale.
Breezy. We're gonna
That
start
means
off
you're
with
allowed
him.
to,
We Dem Girlz.
if you don't like the ping that you get, just
Remco not getting the touch he was hoping
say
for.
ping in the
They're a
chat
little
and
bit
they
awkward. They're gonna
reroll the
have
server. You're allowed up to
cycle
2
back
rerolls.
if
It's a bit of a
Remco
lottery,
lose.
but it's just one way of trying to make it
now
more
tries to
fair.
mount
It's a
an
beautiful
offensive
pass
man.
by
He gets
Greasy,
shut
by the
down
way.
super quick, though. Maestro again with the dribbles. See if he can do anything.
Maestro with a fake. He's very good at
Now,
those.
Greasy gonna fall back.
Said that
for some
before in the
boost.
previous
We'll see if
series
Kings
against
of Urban
Mocky.
can make something
He is an
happen
exceptional
early.
player for
They
throwing in a
really
mind game
need
here and
some
there
help. They have been
with
looking
dribbling.
very flat so far versus We Dem Girlz. And a good dribble opportunity. Oh, and the little chip from Jacob shut down by Maestro off
Good
the
wall clear. Maestro's
backboard.
playing very well,
Great
but definitely the
defensive
best
play
player for We Dem
by
Girlz today,
Maestro.
which is
Yeah,
not something that's
Maestro
been happening for a
predicted
long
where that
time.
ball
He's
was
been
gonna go.
outshone
He
by
got up on the
Greasy
ball
and
super
Remco
quick,
for
which is
quite some
really
time.
important, 'cause you
Good to see
saw
Maestro
if he hadn't been able to
back
get
on
that, it was gonna
form,
just be sitting
and
right next to
Greasy
the
and
corner net.
Remco
There was
actually not
no
looking at their
We Dem Girlz
best.
player back on the goal line to try and defend from that.
No,
So it
the
was
first
all
part's
on him
nice to see. The
to
second
get there in
part,
time, and he did.
Remco and
Really
Greasy
great
not
stuff.
looking at their best, of course, is not something that I want to be
Now We Dem
seeing. I
Girlz,
want to see
another
them
good
all
touch from
operating
Greasy.
greatly
Remco
together.
gets the hit, but
Not
it
the
was
best touch by
not on
Remco.
net.
Pretty bad
Jacob
actually.
gonna
You'd
try
expect
to
him to
lead
put
this
that
one
over the
out.
goal or on target.
No boost left for Jacob. He did get that pad. Gets the pass into the mid for Sad. But Sad not able to make the play.
Is 200
Sad
ping
Jr.
too high to play competitively? Probably not.
Kind of
Probably not. You could
driving around
you
like a
could
madman.
just about manage with 200
These
ping.
past few games.
Higher than that though is very difficult. But 200 is probably the limit to competitive play.
Anytime that they let We Dem Girlz start to run away with the game, it's just a landslide at that point. The goals just start to rain in. So I think they really need to try to get an early lead if they can, and then just kind of park the bus, honestly.
Park the Merc. Just park
the
it.
Merc. Yeah.
What
is
is
Sad doing?
I think Sad Jr.
honestly have no
disconnected.
idea
Sad
what
Jr.'s
Sad
controller
is
just
doing right now.
disconnected or
He's
something.
just driving
I was getting
in
dizzy looking at
circles.
that. I was like,
He
oh.
might be having controller issues. But now Kings of Urban trying to bounce back.
I want to see
Maestro,
Sad. Put it back to Sad
going
Jr.
up
Oh, he's
for
not.
that hit.
He's moving.
Oh,
No,
Sad.
Sad Jr.
And
He's still
guess
sprint.
what? It's
Still
happening
spinning.
for Kings of Urban. This is
Oh, I want to see Sad
Things
Jr.
just
Put it back in Sad
falling
Jr.
apart.
camera.
It's
Forget the game. Where is
very
he?
bad
Oh
situation.
man.
Things are crumbling. Here's a little bit
I
of
wanna
a
see
back
him.
pass. Great read by Greasy.
That
All
was
the way over
funny.
to Maestro. Look at just they know where their teammates are, and they're
Oh,
playing their
no,
shots
Sad
so
Jr.
well. Oh,
No.
Sad's sitting in the corner. Not sure
Oh,
what's
no.
happening with him.
he might have forgotten to buy batteries for his controller. And
Hope
now
that's not the case.
Oh,
We Dem Girlz.
oh, Sad
There you
Jr.
go. He's back alive. We Dem Girlz, they did not score in that downtime for Sad, so Kings of Urban still in this one. Half the game to go. We're all tied up. This is the final game for Kings of Urban. If they lose, that shot on net blocked by Sad Jr.
Oh, good bump by Jacob too. Yeah, it's actually really impressive that We Dem Girlz, with just their offensive.
Excuse my
onslaught, they're
typing. I'm
just
trying to
so
help
good
a
at applying
team
pressure,
sign up
they
for a
weren't
tournament at the
actually
moment
able
that
to
they
score.
missed. It's the
Well,
check-in
KU was
for
down a man
or the sign
a
up.
good number of seconds, so I was really concerned for KOU there, but they held on. So foam hats off to them. Oh man, Sad with the
Foam hats off to them. Well played, Mason.
Foam hats off.
Foam
to them.
hats
As you can
off
see,
to
Fireburner
them.
also
That's
rocking
brilliant.
His foam hat.
Mason's he's
The
impressed me a
Foam
lot
Hat
with his
Club
color casting
consisting
actually.
of
Very
art.
chill. I like it.
Jacob and Fireburner. And that shot
Oh.
almost going on net. Sad and Jacob both up for that. Greasy's going to put this one back out. Jacob tries to deny it.
no.
Oh, Maestro, a little bit of poor positioning there. Wasn't able to get the hit. And now the counterattack for Kings of Urban. Jacob one-on-one versus Greasy. Greasy gets the save.
I feel like Jacob
gets the
really had to
second
go for some
touch
sort of mind game
to
there. The ball
relieve
was
the
rolling too
pressure. So
fast
We
for
Dem
him
Girlz
to like
dangerous position
catch
there,
up and redirect
but
it
coming out
past
unharmed.
the
Still there too.
defender.
Look at this. Here comes Fireburner. Oh man, misses, but so did Maestro. KOU,
looks
I'd
like
love to see
Mason
this
even
substitute
trying his hand a
bringing
little
out
bit of
that We Dem
play-by-play.
Girlz
It's something
defense,
I like
but
to do when I'm color casting.
what
Oh,
a play by
beautiful pass by
Remco.
Remco.
feels
Really good
bad,
pass.
man.
Being able to do this without pinching the ball out of
Remco
control
gets
is
that
very
hit and then
difficult.
just bounces it.
Look
You
how
saw
he used his
positioned
wheel.
car
He like
to
leaned his
pinch
car
that
back
out
to use his
into the
wheel.
mid
It's like a
where
wheel pinch. It
Maestro
doesn't go as fast as
was
if you pinch it
waiting
with your
for it.
nose.
And now
Very good
just
play by Remco.
1:08 left in the game. We Dem Girlz leading by one. If they take this game down, they will move
What was I
on
saying before
to
that?
face Mocket EU.
Yeah,
in the
Mason
grand final.
trying
And
his
they
hand at
lost
some
Mocket EU in the
play-by-play.
final game
If
of
the
best
play-by-play
of
caster ever
five,
throws
so
it to
you
me and I've
know
got nothing to say,
they
I just
are
do a little
ready
bit of
for
play-by-play as well. I'm
revenge.
like, all right,
Yeah,
play-by-play
they're gonna
time.
be really, really hungry. And Mocket, if that match.
I think casters in Rookie League being flexible, being able to do both is a good thing.
For the first couple of games in that series, they know how dangerous We Dem Girlz can be, especially
Oh,
if they're just
Remco
going full
looking for the
tilt,
flicky.
in terms of pressure. But KOU really needs to make something happen here with 30 seconds left on the clock. It's going to be a pretty tall order. Maybe Sad could. Oh no, he lost that air dribble. That was going to look beautiful.
It's almost like, is Mason now the play-by-play?
Now Greasy's going to force the issue here.
I'm loving the double play with. I think
Trying to
Mason's
get that
doing well
second touch.
casting. I really enjoy
Not
it right
able
now.
to get it. Maestro off the wall.
First time I heard him cast.
Jacob there
It's very
to
good.
bail out Kings of Urban.
Hopefully we
but
see
just
more of
10
him.
seconds left as Greasy gets blocked by Sad. Sad is going to try to
Greasy going
make
for
something
the
happen here. He does get by one player.
fake aerial into pop.
Nobody up for Kings of Urban, and that is going to be it. As soon as this ball touches the ground, we will have our grand final. I guess it's
Jacob
still
with
not
an
over yet. This could be
opportunity.
it.
Oh, well done by
man.
Greasy though.
Greasy.
That's gotta be it, surely.
Huge save.
Okay, that's
And
it.
that, the ball touches the ground. And there
For
we
the
have
first
it.
time in some weeks, actually, we're
Kings
gonna
of
have
Urban
double
getting
EU teams
eliminated
in the
by
finals
We
since
Dem
SA
Girlz.
actually.
So we
Oh no,
will
wait.
have an
Did SA win it last
all
week as well? I might have
final
lied.
here as we go into the grand final
But
of
we had a
Royale.
few weeks
What
where
a
NA teams were winning
struggle
with some
that
late.
was for Kings of Urban.
My heart, dude. My heart goes out to KOU. They